I had actually gone skiing for a week with my was then ex-husband and my son. Um, and that ski holiday had actually been booked before this boot camp. So when my mum said a boot camp was happening, I wasn't back from the ski holiday. He came over thinking he was going to have my mum helping him, me helping him, my brother for some reason helping him. And when he arrived, it was just mum. So when I arrived on this boot camp 3
Halfway
days
through.
late,
Yeah, halfway through.
and I'd seen pictures
Fashionably
of him.
late.
Yes,
I'd
very.
seen pictures of him. And, you just saw a bio shot and it said, Sam Sweet
Oh, my
hails
God.
from Salt Lake City. And it says something like, what could be better than holding a woman's hands and getting paid for a living? And I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be sick. Sounds like a real, Lord knows what. So anyway.
So I set the expectations really low. Is that it?
I walked into this boot camp and what we do generally at the beginning of a training is the trainers stand up and they give their promises and goals to the people in front of them. And I'd literally been in the room 2 minutes. I'd given my mum a hug and he went, oh, finally, you've arrived. And I'm thinking, what the hell? And he goes, do stand up and give us your promises. And that.
Now, mind you, I'm thinking like she's going to be like, and I was going to be, don't worry about it. I was kidding. She was like,
got up
fine.
And nailed it.
She did. She had all right. She's got,
Anyway, I was sharing a room with my mum, and we went down to, it was the Marriott in Leeds, and it had just been redone, just all done up. That was back in 1998. And we had drinks, and me being me, immediately get in there. Are you married? Do you have kids? Just thought
she had her tick list.
I had to find out all of this stuff. And he was recently divorced, and I had recently separated from my husband. And basically, to cut a long story short, in 3 days, that was it.
I think you just know, don't you?
It was a done deal.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad kind of moved heaven and earth. It's like, how are we going to get him here?
Well, I was traveling all over the world at the time. I was 25 years old. I'm traveling doing these training sessions, training trainers, for different distributors all over. Yeah. And we're carrying on this long distance relationship. This is like the birth of the internet, right?
Well, so it was just honestly telephone calls. You should have seen my
the phone bills, insane.
Lord. It was.
So
I was in Japan for 3 weeks, and you can't. Japan, South Africa, Australia. He went everywhere for creative back then.
So my clientele was suffering in the business back home, but I'm loving life. I'm traveling all over, getting all of these experiences. I never thought that I'd be able to have. Meanwhile, like we're head over heels, long distance dating, and she just said, "Well, why don't you just come here for a little while? Let's see if we can make this work." And I thought that is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. And then I thought it was one of those key sliding door moments where I just thought, and okay, so you say no, then what?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to be that, 40, 50-year-old something guy who goes, oh, I wonder whatever happened to that fabulous English chick, bird. I don't know what the terminology is now.
Bird, I suppose. Now we're here.
What would your life have been like? Well, I wonder what would have happened to her. And I said, I'm not going to let that happen. So picked up, moved over. Her parents helped facilitate it. Moved in with her mom, her dad, her brother, his girlfriend, the dog, our son. And we all lived together. We all worked together. There was one family bathroom. Yep. We somehow made it all work.
It was like the Kardashians before the Kardashians and less glamorous.
Yeah, but a lot more fun.